This is the leaked transcript of a private phone call between the German Chancellor and the French President, never intended for public release, capturing the moment when America's closest allies grasp that the leader of the free world is coming undone. Breaking reports from Brussels, London, Paris, Berlin, Tokyo, and other global capitals confirm what diplomatic insiders have cautioned for days, as the international community braces for the potential collapse of American governance. On Wednesday morning, January 21, 2026, at 9:23 a.m. Central European Time, the NATO Secretary General called an emergency meeting of the North Atlantic Council, not to address Russian aggression, Chinese expansion, or Middle Eastern terrorism, but to confront the stability of the U.S. presidency and determine how NATO should respond if the American commander-in-chief can no longer meet alliance obligations. America's key military allies are now openly weighing contingency plans for a future in which U.S. leadership cannot be trusted, with Germany's foreign minister questioning Trump's mental capacity to govern, the British Prime Minister directing intelligence agencies to evaluate the risk of American political instability spreading overseas, and Japan discreetly opening communication channels with China in case U.S. security guarantees falter. This is not standard diplomatic dialogue, but a coordinated international reaction to what foreign governments are openly labeling the Trump constitutional crisis. For 75 years, American presidents anchored the global order, and even during policy disputes, allies never doubted a president's ability to govern or feared domestic chaos would erode U.S. commitments. Today, the global response to Trump's legal, financial, and institutional unraveling is marked by alarm and calculation. As adversaries exploit weakness, allies hedge against instability, and neutral states reassess their strategic positions, rapidly altering the global balance of power. NATO deliberations centered on three scenarios: Trump threatening to withdraw from NATO or condition support on personal gain, becoming so consumed by domestic turmoil that he cannot respond to an Article 5 crisis, or attempting to misuse NATO or U.S. forces in Europe for his own political battles, leading to unprecedented steps allowing European coordination without U.S. approval, faster independent defense development, and legal planning for a compromised American request. Meanwhile, cohesion within the G7 is eroding, with serious debate over Trump's participation in the June 2026 summit, Europe accelerating trade diversification, Japan and South Korea reassessing reliance on U.S. security guarantees, China and Russia testing for advantage, and Iran pushing boundaries through escalating attacks. Financial markets are reacting sharply as the dollar weakens, Treasury yields climb, investors price in political risk, corporations hedge against uncertainty, and international institutions such as the UN, IMF, World Bank, and who quietly prepare for diminished American leadership. The warning signs are multiplying, from military maneuvers and currency shifts to trade realignments and intelligence sharing disruptions, because Trump's domestic crisis has become a global one, forcing allies, adversaries, and markets to confront a once unthinkable question. What if the United States can no longer lead? And what if the system itself is too damaged to recover quickly? As the world prepares for a future in which American credibility and influence are no longer assured.